Everyone, and it's our pleasure to have the Honorable Chief Minister today. I would request Kamalji to give a bouquet to the Chief Minister, Mr. Siddaramaiah. Well, welcome everyone. I'm Avinash Vashis, Chairman of the Karnataka FICCI and Chairman and Managing Director of Accenture in India. It's my pleasure to be here today. Very delighted and proud to welcome all of you to the 5th edition of the FICCI Media and Entertainment Business Conclave, being held for the first time here in Bangalore. And in partnership with the IT, BT, and the Science and Technology Government of Karnataka, we are privileged by the state government support and indebted by presence of the Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Siddaramaiah. We are humbled by the presence of such eminent thought leaders and policy makers on stage today to flag off this conclave. On behalf of FICCI, I greet Shri Santosh Lad, Honorable Minister for Infrastructure Development and Information, Government of Karnataka, Dr. M.H. Amrish, Honorable Minister for Housing, Government of Karnataka, and Shri Bimal Julka, Secretary, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Government of India, Shri Srivastava Krishna, a very dear friend, Secretary, Department of IT, BT, Science and Technology, Government of Karnataka, Mr. H.D. Gangaraju, the newly elected Chairman of Karnataka Film Chamber of Commerce, and Mr. Ravi Kotakar, President-elect Film Federation of India. It's absolutely a pleasure to welcome all of them. Shri Kamalji, Chairman, Media Entertainment Business Conclave, and Mr. Birain Ghosh, conveyor of MEBC Bangalore, President ABAI, you're all a very, very integral part of the FICCI, and without your thought leadership and guidance, this conclave would not have been possible. So thank you so much. And also we have with us Ms. Ramya, one of India's youngest and renowned Member of Parliament today on the dais, and we thank her for being a part of this august occasion. Thank you. Ms. Kamalji, if I can request you to come to the dais and give us, the audience, an overview of the FICCI's commitment to the media and entertainment industry in the South.
Namaskara. ನೀವು ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಬಂದಿರೋ ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರ I will switch over to our national language, English. Thank you. The Honorable Chief Minister of Karnataka, ministers, friends on the dais, I don't need to specially address them. They're all popular, they're all known. And the secretaries to INV and our own family of FICCI President. And those of you who've come here to make our endeavor a success. Thank you all. We celebrate the 5th edition of the FICCI Media and Entertainment Business Conclave in South. We've been asking for this with the virtue that we have. We deserved a conclave like this, and we're glad we got it. Out of the 1,000 films, nearly 70% or 60% of them are produced from the South. And at FICCI, we feel proud to have steered and been part of an important journey and look at the road ahead where many more industry objectives still need to be addressed. Participation and active involvement from the 4 southern states have always been intrinsic to the success and the reach of MEBC, and I'm heartened by our presence at Bangalore, where we are hosting the conclave for the first time. My heartfelt thanks to the government of Karnataka and the Honorable Chief Minister for the support and guidance meted out to us. I'm honored to welcome amongst us Shri Vimal Julka, Secretary, Minister of Information and Broadcasting, Government of India. I hope we have a fruitful 2 days. We look forward to the launch of FICCI Deloitte report on the South Indian media and entertainment industry and its key findings, which will help us plan our agendas for the year. The sessions over the next couple of days will be balanced between discussions and discussing avenues for creating enhancement of the industry and the critical tools for business development. As you're aware, in the past decade, every segment in the South Indian M&E industry has witnessed change in several aspects, such as audience preferences, move towards new content formats, a push towards digital technologies, etc. These new trends are largely driven by discerning audience that is craving for more in terms of both the quality of content and a flawless viewing experience. Our focus at FICCI is towards consolidation and growth of the industry in terms of ensuring a strong foundation while encouraging an effective proliferation of meaningful content against backdrop of digital technologies and the array of new media. In the South, we have a variety of rich regional content. What we need is an enabling business environment for the content to be translated to reality and sustained development of human capital along with the advancement of technology. In the current ecosystem, traditional platforms have been disrupted and new methods for the future need to be adopted in order to be creating and monetizing contents. For this, skill development for the industry needs special discussion and a roadmap too. Television constitutes a dominating segment in the market, poised to grow at a CAGR of 20% over the next 4 years. However, whether this figure will indeed see the light of the day will depend on the actual trajectory the second and the third phase of digitization will take in the coming years, and the complex relationship therein between subscription and advertising revenues. The former needing to take the lead in order for the sector to perform at all. A lot is riding on the success of digitization in the country. We hope to have the industry and the government consensus on the next steps and look forward to effective dialogue towards this at this MEBC. The industry is also leveraging technology to enable multi-screen viewership of television content for viewers who are constantly on the move. Producers and broadcasters are looking to shoot as well as telecast content in high definition and HD formats. Cinema would also follow that trajectory, is what I have forecasted. Let us see. The print industry, the second largest in the South, needs to look at innovative means to reach out an expanding readership base against the backdrop of digital environment. Engaging readers over a long time commitment is an exercise that vernacular press has already successfully managed. It is crucial now that the readership numbers go up and the segments of youth are made to participate in more interactive ways. Cinema is at a third place in the Southern entertainment segment. Somehow, that doesn't quite make the cut for me. For me, the key lacuna lies in building the necessary skills for making and producing meaningful and entertaining cinema. As a nation, we lack sustained training in order to become cinema professionals in the truest sense. For our films to make the transition from being good to edgy, we need stronger scripts and more institutes which teach writing for the movies as an area of specialization. Our key business schools should make management of movies as an important part of their curriculum. Only then we will see innovations and entrepreneurial fervor pouring into that sector. At a more micro level, I also strongly feel the need to introduce vocational training courses, such as intensive skill building certification for cinema technicians in our ITIs. Our cinema will only grow if there are better tax incentives, especially for animation sector. Easier clearances for shooting in our cities, more co-production treaties with other cinema-centric countries, focused training schemes for the sector in our 5-year plans, and more public-private partnership to raise funds for producing quality films. I look forward to our forthcoming deliberations in an effort to understand the deeper problems within the sector as well as the key future growth drivers. We will formulate action points once we have subsectoral and sectoral roadmaps, and we are grateful as well as for your active participation. Now, we brought it to Karnataka, and hopefully, if everything goes well, and with the support that we see happening from the government, this could be the center of many happenings. Like Bombay has its FICCI frames every year, only in Bombay, we might settle for Karnataka. Please. Please help us make that decision. It's in your hands. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much, Kamal Hassan Ji, Chairman of Media Entertainment Business Conclave, for your remarks. I think, among the many things you said, I definitely take the skill development and digitization as very, very critical to the industry. At this point, I will invite all the luminaries on the stage to collectively light the ceremonial lamp, please. I'm delighted to invite my good friend, Sri Srivastava Krishna, Secretary, Department of IT, BT, Science and Technology, to address all of us.
Honorable Sri Siddaramaiah, Chief Minister of Karnataka, Honorable Sri Ambrish, Minister for Housing, Honorable Member of Parliament, Ms. Ramya, Shri Bimal Julka, and Padma Shri Dr. Kamal Haasan, India's most versatile actor, ladies and gentlemen. Lord Byron was once asked, "How is your wife?" And he answered, "As compared to whose wife?" And I'm saying this for a reason. Bangalore and Karnataka's IT and media industry, as compared to the rest of the world, has arrived. We are the second largest IT cluster in the planet today after Silicon Valley. And by 2020, we will have 20 lakh direct employees, 60 lakh indirect employees, and 4 lakh crore exports, which is 35% of India's exports, becoming the largest cluster in the whole planet. Let's look at the film industry. 8,000 films produced in India. Karnataka produces as much as the Hindi film industry does, 120. And there is no reason why studios like Paramount, Universal, Disney, and Industrial Light and Magic, to name just a few, should not base their production facilities in India and in Karnataka. Under the visionary leadership of our Chief Minister, Shri Siddaramaiah, this government has done something path-breaking. We have just announced the I to the power 4 incentives policy, which extends the benefits given so far to the IT and ITES industry to animation, gaming, CGI as well, to put them on par with the IT industry on several key parameters. And that, hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, should bring the convergence into Karnataka. We want to become the hub of innovation. We want to become hub of the convergence of media and entertainment. And we want to shift. We want to shift the locus of that away from wherever it is today, be it Bollywood or Hollywood, into Bangalore and into Karnataka. And I think this government has taken a very bold step in announcing the I4 policy, which shall be out on the website in a few days. I'd like to just point one or two things out before I end my speech. I don't know how many of you are aware, InMobi, the world's second largest digital advertising company, is based out of Bangalore. Mu Sigma, the world's second largest analytics company,